Hello everyone, welcome back to Ayaba Creation. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful bag right here. It's a video request from one of our subscribers. So today we are making a video on it, and it's a beginner friendly tutorial. So even if you've never made a beaded bag before, you would be able to understand once you start watching and then following each and every step. This channel focuses on how to make beaded crafts, so if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. You can visit our store on Instagram at Ayaba Store, or you can also WhatsApp the number on your screen if you want to purchase raw materials for your crafts. Yeah. Okay, so these are the materials you are going to be needing. 1 pack of sugar beads, size 10 mm, 0.7 or 0.8 mm beading thread, and then a pair of scissors. Yeah, let's begin. So first, you are going to pick 4 beads. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Then you are going to cross with the 4th bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, so just like this. Okay, next what you are going to do is to pick 3 beads. So when you pick 3 beads, you are going to put 1 bead on each side of the beading thread, and then you are going to cross with the 3rd one to give another ring of 4 beads. Then you are going to take 3 beads again. So for this first stage, that's what you're going to be doing. So when you're picking 3 beads, so you put 1 on each side of the beading thread, and then you cross with the 3rd one to give a ring of 4 beads. Yeah, pretty easy, right? So far we've done 10 rings of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we would like to move on to the next stage. So in order to move on, first you are going to pick 3 beads like I have done, but you're going to put all the 3 beads on one side of the beading thread, just like this. Okay, then when you are done, you pick the 3rd bead, and then you are going to cross with the other beading thread. So you should be getting something like this. Okay, so far we've made 11 rings of 4 beads, but you can also do 10, you can also do 15, depending on how big you want your bag to look like. But I want mine to be cute, so I only did 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, all right, let's move on. So going on to the next stage, you're going to pick 3 beads again. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to put all 3 on one side of the beading thread like I did, and then you will cross with the 3rd one to give a ring of 4 beads. So you should get something like this at this point. You're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead, then you would add 2 beads. So 1, 2 beads, then you are going to cross with the 2nd bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Yeah, so again you're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead like this, then you would add 2 beads, so 1 2. Okay, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, so we are going in again, going to pass it through the next bead like this, then add 2 beads, so 1 2, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So you keep repeating this process. Okay, so I beaded the rest off camera and we had the last bead. So at this point we are going to add 2 beads, so 1 2, then we'll cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So we are done with the first 2 rows. Okay, so we are going to repeat the same procedure. So we are starting with 3 beads again, so 1 2 3. But here my beading thread got finished, so I'm going to tie a knot, and then after that we'll cut a new one and continue the process. So you can pass the excess thread through the other beaded and cut the excess thread off. Yeah, okay, so I cut a new beading thread, as you can see, and then I decided to pass it through these 2 beads here. So I'm going to add 2 beads now, so 1 2, like that. Then I'm going to cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads, and I'll keep repeating the same process as we did before. We're going to pass the beading thread through the next bead like this. Okay, then you will add 2 beads, so 1 2, then you cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Then you are going to pass the beading thread through the next bead again, then add 2 beads, 1 2, then you cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So just like that. So I beaded all of these off camera. Okay, so as you know, this side is 11. Yeah, and this side so far, so counting, it's 19, so this side is 19, so 19, so 19 here, 11 there. Okay, alright, so we are just going to complete the process here. Alright, so at this point we are going to start making our design. First we are going to add 3 beads, so just follow this step carefully. It's very simple actually. Okay, so 1 2 3, and then we are crossing with the third bead to give a ring of 4. Okay, then we are going to go through the second bead. This is the second bead right here. Then what we are going to do is add 2 beads, so 1 and then 2. Okay, then we cross with the second bead like that. We'll give a ring of 4 beads. I'm going to pass the beading thread through the next bead here. Okay, and at this point like this, we are going to add 2 beads again. Okay, so 1 2, and then we will cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Alright, so you're going to pass the beading thread through the 4th bead now, but before that, my beading thread is finished again, so I am going to tie a knot. So as you can see, we went through 4 beads when it comes on the side, so I'm passing the beading thread through the 4th bead. This is the 4th bead here. Okay, then I'll tie a knot beautifully. Alright, then when I'm done, I'll pass the excess thread through the beads and then cut off the excess. Okay, so you should get something like this. Alright, so now I'm going to cut a new beading thread. That's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, so with a new one, I'm going to skip 1 ring of 4, so I'm skipping 1 bead. So as you can see, I skipped the first one, yeah, and I'm passing the beading thread through the next bead, and here too I'm going to add 3 beads again. Okay, so 1 2 3 like this, and then I'm crossing it with the third one to give a ring of 4 beads. Then what I'm going to do next is to pass the beading thread through the next bead like this. Then I am going to add 2 beads. Okay, so 2, 1 and 2. Then I'm going to cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads, and you pass the beading thread through the next bead like this. Okay, then I'm going to add 2 beads again. Alright, so 1 2 like this, and I'm going to cross with the second bead. Okay, so we are going to repeat the process again. Here we are going to add 3 beads, so 1 2 and 3. Okay, then we'll cross with the third bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Then we pass the beading thread through the next bead. Alright, then we are going to add 2 beads. So look at where I'm going to put the 2 beads, just watch it. Okay, so it's here. So the goal is to skip every ring of 4 or every bead at every stage, so that it will give us that slanted shape we want. Okay, alright, so yeah, we are almost done. So at this point I'm going to pass this beading thread through these beads right here. So as you can see, just follow what I'm doing exactly, and it's going to go through this as well, and then this, then this thread will also go through this bead here, and it will also go through this right here. Okay, and then through this, and also through this one here. Okay, yeah, at this point you're just going to add 3 beads because we are almost done with one part of the design. So 1 2 3. Okay, then we are going to tie. So we are tying. Alright, tie again, and that is it. So you should get something like this when you follow the procedure. So I'm passing the beading thread through this next bead right here, like this. Okay, alright, so we are going to repeat the same thing we did here. You see the way it's slanted, so this same process you repeat it at this side, okay, and then also at this side, and then at this side as well. Okay, so in the end you should be getting something like this. Okay, you see our design is almost done, and it's almost ready, and it's looking beautiful already. Right, so what is left to do is just to fold and then close the sides of the back, make the handle, and we are ready to go. So the entire length, as I'm counting like this, is now 27. Okay, so what we are going to do is to count 11 from each end and then fold in so that we can start making our sides. So this is the 11th bead. When you count from here to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, so the 11th bead here, then we are folding. So you just fold here nicely, and then you also fold the other side beautifully, then you just close the sides. Okay, so at this point you should be getting something like this. So 11 11 on each side, and then the base will now be 5. Alright, so it's left with closing the sides. Okay, and then this is one easy, very easy tax. Okay, it's not difficult. So just pass the beading thread through these 2 beads here, just like I've done. Then what you are going to do is add 2 beads. Okay, so 2, then you cross with the second bead. Okay, you're crossing with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So you're passing the beading thread through the next bead here, and then you are going to add 2 beads. So 1, 2, like this. Then you cross with the second bead again to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, then you pass the beading thread through the next bead here, then you will add 2 beads. So 1, 2, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Then you're going to pass it through the next bead here, like this. Then you will add 2 beads. So 1, 2, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. Okay, now we are passing it through this bead right here, and also this bead right here. Okay, then we are going to add just 1 bead and cross. Alright, so we are crossing like this. Passing the beading thread through this bead here, add 2 beads and cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So you're going to pass it through this bead right here, and then we are going to add 2 beads. Okay, so 1, 2, cross with the second bead to give a ring of 4 beads. So this is what we are going to be repeating. You see, it's a very simple design, and then it is very easy to make, right? Don't forget to share your works with me when you are done, so you can DM me on Instagram. And in case you are also having a difficulty in trying to if there is a step that is giving you difficulties, you can also WhatsApp me. The number is on the screen. It's in your video actually. The introductory part of the video has my WhatsApp number there, so you can pick it up from that side, and then you would just send me a hi and just go straight to the point. Okay, and then you send the wherever the problem is, and then I'll be sure to help you. You can also send in your video requests through that same number. So we are almost done with one side. Okay, so alright, so we are adding 2 beads again, and then cross with the second bead. So here we are going to add just 1 bead. Okay, and we are going to pass the beading thread through this. So after adding the 1 bead, we are passing the beading thread through this bead right here. Alright, so this one here, then that same beading thread is going to go through this bead right here. Okay, and then it's also going to go through this bead right here, so you get something like this in the end. Then at this point the bag looks like a box, so we just want to close the side to give it that nice shape. So closing, we are going to add 1 bead like this, and we are going to skip 3 rings of 4. So we are skipping the 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to go through this bead here. So you just see where I'm going to pass the beading thread through. Okay, so this one right here. Just through this like this. Okay, then when you are done, you will add 1 bead and cross with that same bead. So Just going to add one and cross that same bead. Okay, next we are going to pass the beading thread through this bead right here. So it's going through this bead here. Okay, then you would add one bead and then pass the same beading thread through this bead here in order to join the other beading thread. Then you can now tie a knot and pass the excess thread through the beads and cut off the excess thread. Okay, so we are tying the knot here. So whatever I'm doing for this side of the bag will be repeated at the other side too, so to be repeated at this side. Okay, so we're going to make the handle of the bag. First you would take 3 sugar beads like this, okay, then you are going to cross with the third one. So this part is also very simple, really simple actually. So just follow the step and you'll be good to go. So this entire row, as I'm counting, I made 16 in all. Okay, but you can choose to make 15, you can also make 14, any number, but I made 16. Okay, so I'm just joining it to the other side of the bag, and then our beautiful bag will be ready. So in the end, you should get something like this. This is it. You see how cute it is? It's very beautiful. You can pair it with your lovely purple shoes for a wedding or a party or any beautiful event. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.